this is bio number 2 on the woman that owns the advertising, does all the pornography, and does the hiring and firing. That's for everything, including insurance, including recruiting, and getting insurance policies on everybody in the TV commercials that she puts in Procter & Gamble, Burger King, Dodge, Chevy, Chewy, Purina. But I've been with her 23 years this way. She's been torturing me. Her and her family devised a plan way back. O'Shane's brother was the head of it, and he didn't bring his other brothers in for 2 years. They all disappeared. O'Shane brags he's the king of the family now. He's murdered all 3 of them amongst his father, mother, and other ones in his family. They all disappeared. But she has done pornography for 23 years. She puts it on my wall every night. I have it in some of those videos on YouTube and Flickr. If you have a good download on a good computer, you can see it moving around, streaming around. They talk to me 24/7. She recruits all the blacks. They had a sickness in the family, she says, and one of them was black people. Their family members didn't matter. She's murdered 3 of her family sisters that I knew the same way, and then I knew them by sight too. When they drove by me and I saw them, they walk in the bar behind me. Of course, I wasn't going to do anything. I didn't want to get arrested again. She was the main one setting me up in Lancaster 16 years ago. I won by jury trial. She's been trying to set me up, and O'Shane's been trying to set me up since. She also took Courtney Stauffer of Anvil. There's another one right now in Sunbury, and my ex-wife's ex-biker way back, that's where they used to do their bike run in the summer. She's 21 like Courtney Stauffer was. I have a funny feeling when they're, but also other women have gone missing in her family. Her mother's gone, aunts, uncles, cousins, and O'Shane's sister, I call her Cynthia. All her aunts are gone, her sister's not around. That was before her mother, and that was probably 9 years ago. Walked in the store behind me. She had the same walk as her daughter, oldest daughter. She had something wrong with the hip, just a little bit, and they walked the same, looked the same, and she disappeared after that too. These are murdering cowards. She leads the way. I can't believe she got rid of her 3 sisters, and they wanted to go elsewhere, and she was afraid that they were going to tell on her. She's the one that puts up the drones every night, gives orders to follow everybody. She's on a few commercials, and I'm going to update that later. I have some film on her in Flickr. She's exercising. But her sister's here, her other sister does the books, keeps the accounts going for Procter & Gamble. And if you look at Procter & Gamble, these are people she gets, they're drug addicts, drug dealers, the blacks, she picks them off the street in bars. And they all have contracts to murder someone in their family insurance. And it's also what they brought up through their microphones of Ponzi schemes. But it's non-stop talking to me for 23 years. She can't believe that I won't join her. She keeps asking the last 2 months, 24 hours, 24/7, why don't you want to join me? Because I don't believe in you and never believed in anything you ever did. And I will never give up on myself or to prosecute you for what you've done to me. But she She calls herself the the devil of porn. Um, she says she spins her magic web to the police. She has police, like a lot of women in pornography, and that she has the police by their hands, and she's got some politicians before. Same old story like a prostitution ring, but this is different. She's got flown under the radar for so long. She has people in her back pocket at Procter and Gamble, Chewy, and other places, giving them nice big insurance policies to let her in the door and keep her in the door. She undercuts everybody. She hates people with education. She hates people with money. She wants to put insurance companies out of business, and she wants to put the advertising companies up on Madison Avenue and in Chicago and LA out of business, undercut professionals. And they love telling stories. She loves making up stories. Every day, probably 30 stories that how I'm going to be set up again. I've already taught, I'm sending film of you masturbating to your family. I'm going to set you up. I'm going to send everything to everybody. Nobody will listen to you. It's been like that before. And she actually went and had sex with my old friends back in Pittsburgh since I was a kid, and put them on TV commercials. So that's just beginning of what I can talk. I can talk for hours about her, but that is it. Thank you.